They say that time flies when you're having fun. We currently have the Australian Football International Cup about to start tomorrow. You have no idea what that is, do you?
Well, I do.
Oh, do you?
Someone's just told me.
Right. It's players from around the world representing their country come to Melbourne, to Royal Park, very top of Royal Park on Park Street, Brunswick, and they play AFL footy against each other. They say that time flies when you're having fun because last time this occurred, I went to see it. I've now been informed by 3AW's, who's the captain of the team from Denmark. Good morning to you, 3AW's. But that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2008. Yeah.
2008. I went and it is absolutely fantastic. It is just absolutely incredible to watch teams because there are no expat Australians allowed to play, are there?
No. It has to be people from the country of origin. You know, it has to be Danes or Americans.
Americans. Due to start this time, there are 5 teams, 18 teams of men, 5 teams of women, and you're the captain of the American team, Judith.
Yes, I am.
And what position do you play?
Center.
How on earth? Where do you come from in the States?
I live right outside of Washington, D.C.
Right. One of the places that Australians never go to when they go to the States, they should all go to D.C. because there's so much history there.
There's a lot of history.
Who do you barrack for?
Lake Carlton.
Right. What about you?
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, of course. There's only one you're not allowed to say. Trolls?
Yeah, I'm a Cats man.
Cats?
Yeah, I play for a club that's called Farm Cats. We have a sort of relationship with the Geelong Cats, so that's a given.
And this is the captain of South Africa is with us, Bayanda Subwetwa. Good morning to you, Bayanda.
Good morning, man.
And who do you back for?
Collingwood.
Collingwood. There we go.
Yeah, Collingwood supports our country back in Western Cape, South Africa, so yeah.
And you've actually been a GWS scholarship player?
Yeah, that was back in 2010 when they took me out from South Africa and went to Sydney and played for TEC Cup side when they were building up the GWS Giants now. So I played there for a year. So.
Have they made much inroads into South Africa, the Australian Football League?
They did make a few changes in our provinces because now we've got like kids playing footy all over. So which is good because we had like much sport. We didn't have that much opportunity to go overseas and play in the World Cup. So yeah, I would say yeah, it's getting there. They're making some few adjustments there in our probably you call it states here in Australia, in our provinces.
Yep. Yeah, what you call provinces, we call states. Judith, how did you get exposed to AFL football?
I actually got recruited through Gaelic football. It's an interesting story. I was out playing the Gaelic Nationals, which happened to be in Colorado that year. I was approached by a player, and they asked if we would put on an exhibition game at the U.S. Footy Nationals, which happened to be in Atlanta that year, and that's where I was living. And so we took our Gaelic football team out. We did an exhibition game and taught the rules and everything like that, and kind of fell in love with it. So gave up the Gaelic football and stuck with the footy. And what about you, Trolls? How did you get exposed to AFL footy?
One of my mates when I was younger, his father was actually the guy who started the league in Denmark. So after 10 years of soccer, I thought I would try something else and tried to kick the footy, and yeah, loved it.
Has it got anything to do with the fact that your princess is an Australian?
No, not at all. That was before she got to Denmark.
So, I saw some interesting games. I think I saw a game last time that may have been Papua New Guinea versus Japan, and I feared for the safety of one particular team in that contest because the guys from Papua New Guinea are so big and strong. Who's the best team?
I think it is PNG.
PNG?
Yeah. Or actually maybe the Americans. I saw them this Saturday. They are very good as well, but I think PNG still got what it takes to take it again.
Who won last time?
PNG.
PNG. It's absolutely fantastic to go and see. It's on tomorrow, isn't it? And who's the best player? Is there one sort of star? Is there the? I'm just picking at random a name. Is there a Buddy Franklin? Is there who's the best player in the men's comp?
I don't know. There's a couple of guys actually from South Africa who's done very good as well. So I can't remember their names, but yeah, they're very good.
I'd imagine the tallest team would be the Danish, would it?
No, not at all.
No, who's got the biggest players?
The Ireland team.
Ireland, they'd have to be fairly handy too, wouldn't they, with their Gaelic football background?
Yeah.
And what about who's the best women's team, Judith?
Oh, the U.S., of course.
Just knew you were going to say
I have
that,
to say
you?
that, don't I?
Well, who's the dirtiest team, Judith?
Not the Americans. No, it's been a very interesting competition. You know, it's the first time that we've had the women who have faced off against each other, so it's all new because, with the exception of Canada, we've never seen these teams before. It's so first year of the women's division, so we're really learning kind of how the different style of football that different countries play. So the Irish are playing a very Gaelic style football, very fast, very quick out the back and up the field. So it's been really a learning experience for us.
And is there much access to Australian rules football on television in any of your countries? Can you see it on television?
Actually, I commentated in Denmark on Eurosport.
Bruce McAvaney do you actually call the game?
Yeah, I call the games. Yeah, with one of my mates. He's also down here, Morten Engsby. So we have a good time with that.
So what is it on cable television, is it?
Yeah, it's not on national television.
Right.
So it's got an English commentary, but you broadcast in Danish.
Yeah, we broadcast in Danish. We used to have the Aussie commentators in our headphones, but then they switched to some British bloke who doesn't know what he's talking about. So now it's just.
Have you got a famous thing you say when you call the game? Have you got a catchphrase that the Trolls Otterson is known for?
Not yet. I'm pretty new at it, so but.
Oh, better get one for you in Danish. What about in South Africa? Can you see the Australian rules on television?
Not on national TV, but we get some of AFL in day delay. Like if you play Friday night footy, we get it Saturday afternoon, and it's only on pay TV. That's unfortunate because most of us playing AFL in South Africa don't have that much money to get.
They get pay TV.
So we kind of go in and sneak up into probably the bars when they have pay TV and then tell them about AFL. But yeah.
And what about in the States?
So we're very fortunate. ESPN, broadcasts it online, so we can watch the games. You can watch them in real time if you want. I'm not going to stay up to watch them, so I'll watch them in replay. But every once in a while, ESPN2 will pick up a game, but it's rare. So mostly on the computer.
The games are presumably played in good spirits. No one throws punches or anything of that nature, do they?
No, not
worrisome hesitation.
Well, we played the Irish here a couple of days ago, and they got some cards, 2 yellows and 1 red. So
did they?
That was pretty unfortunate for them.
That'll be a game though between the traditional rivals, wouldn't it? Denmark and Ireland.
That's right.